Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Shirk. I'm the host of Digital Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining us today from Millburn, New Jersey is Victor Liu with Clear Skies Title Agency. Victor, thanks so much for joining us today on Digital Champions.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it is our pleasure because you never talk about title until you need one. So let's talk about what you do over at Clear Skies Title Agency.
Sure. Our mission is to create a home buying experience that feels significant and special. And we try to do this with a hyper focus on service and by leveraging technology to help us communicate better, provide better data to our clients, and to just make that experience, give that experience the significance it deserves.
And talk to maybe folks, we've got some viewers out there who maybe have not purchased a home yet, because a lot of folks in our digital space trend younger. So talk to me a little bit about what it is that you are doing. And then I purchased several homes. I'm very interested in how you make that exciting.
So yeah, it's definitely not the most exciting topic to talk about, but it's extremely, extremely important. So whenever somebody buys a home, they want to make sure that they're the rightful owner of the home. They don't want to inherit the seller's debts. They don't want to inherit a previous seller's headaches or their marital problems or their judgments or liens. So our job is to do a title search on the property and then to make sure that anything that we find in that title search gets resolved before the new buyer comes in and takes ownership of the property. Because a problem that we encounter, and if it's missed and unresolved, it could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to clean up. So obviously, when you're buying a home, you don't want to have to deal with those types of headaches.
No, you're usually dealing with a fair enough of headaches, even when things go completely smoothly. So now talk to me a little bit about how you market this service, because usually it's, I would, my experience, it's either been the realtor or the attorney or just kind of the title company just shows up. But yet you really want to make sure that you are seen in this space. So how do you do that? How do you stand out?
I think we do it in a number of ways. The first way is to make sure that we are presenting ourselves in a way that people want to leave a review of us after their experience buying a home. That way we're more visible to the next person that's looking for a title agency if they happen to be doing that. We do market to agents and attorneys, but one of our focuses is to make sure that home buyers directly are educated, get exposure to the experience, and get delivered the best type of service so that, again, when their friend is buying a home, they will recommend us. They will, educate their friends on why it's so important to choose your own title company, to choose your own vendor in that experience. Because again, working with the wrong title company can come with some consequences that you may not want.
And then, Victor, tell me what the challenge is in that space. I know testimonials are the number one thing that helps sell, but sometimes trying to get those testimonials and reviews is a big challenge in and of itself.
Sure. One big challenge is that we're, albeit important, we're just a cog in the entire system. There's a lot of people that have a part in the home buying experience, like you mentioned, the realtors, the mortgage company, the attorneys, sometimes a surveyor, a home inspector. So we don't control the entire process. What we do is we do our best and we try to make sure that all the communication is flowing, that all the documentation is accurate, and that we do the best job we can in our little lane to make sure that, again, the buyer doesn't have those unintended consequences after working with us.
And so that being said, what is the biggest tip that you would give out there?
I think in this industry, title fees are all regulated. Generally, the assumption is that title companies all charge the same amount. And again, people don't really know about what we do. And people don't understand the importance of title. So the first challenge is educating people. And so the biggest tip I can give is go out there, do your research, read reviews, get quotes. Don't end up with a title agency that you didn't choose, that you got kind of pressured into using, and then find out that your title bill is actually much higher, or you find out that that title agency isn't known for great service. So do your research, get a quote, and read reviews.
Great advice. Very good common sense advice. Victor, thanks so much for taking the time to join us today on Digital Champions.
I appreciate the experience. Thank you so much, Charlene.
Oh, it's our pleasure. If you'd like to learn more about what they're doing at Clear Skies Title Agency, you can check them out first by going to dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm Charlene Shirk. That's going to do it for this episode of Digital Champions, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.